We have heard from the champion. Now, the time has come. The final main event in SMIW history at Apocalypse, The Last Stand. 6-time world champion Pain challenges the current reigning world heavyweight champion Nick Thunder. It's about to go down.
I am frightened for this match. I gotta be honest with you. This is terrifying. Pain, Nick Thunder. Are we even gonna have an arena? Not that it matters since this is the end, but I don't want to be involved in this nuclear destruction.
This could be an apocalypse for sure. And here you hear the
eerie sounds.
The very eerie sound and the eerie sight that signifies the arrival of the heart and soul, the black heart of SMIW.
Pain certainly made a statement earlier tonight, being rooted into this promotion, and he most certainly is from day one to its last day. That the core horror of this promotion, and always has been. He's nothing to be trifled with, especially with given his prestige and the stats he has in the ring and his title reigns, everything that makes Pain. It's painful, to be completely blunt.
Now, from day one, when there were only 3, for our fans that don't know, the ones that have been dubbed the SMIW Originals, Fear, Havoc, and this man, Pain. He is the sole survivor, and he is here to defend the honor of SMIW and to put forth one final performance, perhaps the performance of his entire career and his life, when he tries to take the World Heavyweight title from the clutches of this Thunder God, this dragon that is known as Nick Thunder.
Now, I'll tell you what, Nick Thunder has got his hands full here. He talks a big game and has performed in this season, and I am impressed on the way him and the CEO have made amends. But let's not forget at the Gauntlet, Pain had to try to keep that title from phase 1 of the Gauntlet. And Nick Thunder is sort of holding on to this title because Pain was at a great disadvantage. And he may see that title ripped from him right now.
Pain, his entire existence revolves around one thing: being champion. And if there's any time for any man, Nick Thunder or otherwise, to be a little bit fearful of what this man may do, tonight's the night. Because he's willing to put it all on the line and do whatever it takes to walk out of this ring as champion. And here we go. What a moment. Let's just take this in a moment. Look at this. These two titans preparing to square off. Pain raises the arm. He is looking for a test of strength with the god of the storm. Nick Thunder's going to oblige.
Yes, the only probably valuable test of strength in the entire promotion is from Pain against Nick Thunder.
Here we go. The ring just may implode right here, right now. Now, Pain, powerful, yes, but I don't think he quite matches up in the strength department with Nick Thunder. As you can see here, Nick Thunder winning on that exchange, pushing Pain back to the ropes.
So far, indeed. And Nick Thunder's gonna have to keep that up. He's gonna have to stick with what he knows, which is that power and strength, if he even thinks he's gonna beat Pain in this match. And I think Nick Thunder knows that. I think Nick Thunder is smart enough to know that he's gonna really have to rely on his strength to be victorious here.
Pain now whipped to the far side of the ring. Big shoulder block, and Pain just shrugs it right off. What does that do to your psyche?
Oh, that shakes me to the core, and I'm not even in this match.
Nick Thunder, look at his face. He's looking like I was not expecting that. Mind you, Nick Thunder and Pain, they're not strangers to each other. They have fought in the past, but they have never fought recently. This is a new Pain, a new Nick Thunder, and This is incredible.
And there's
Side
a lot
headlock
on the
by
line
Nick
for
Thunder.
both of them, especially when it comes to pride. Nick Thunder is doing everything he can to prove himself, and Pain wants to retain what is his and what he thinks is rightfully his, and I would have to agree on Pain's behalf.
shove off there by Payne, and a big boot. Looks like it may have reached the upper chest there of
I think maybe even
Thunder.
the chin of Nick Thunder. There was some height on that. I think he really got him with that boot.
Payne now slowly stalking his prey, and Payne can throw the hands with the best of them. Nick Thunder's going to want to avoid this.
Oh, look at that. Nick Thunder completely dazed. I don't think he's ever been hit with a right hand like that before.
Payne has been known for its striking ability. He's always been a little smaller compared to some of his... Wait, he's going to try to use that power game, but I don't know if this... Nick Thunder just overpowers Payne with a humongous suplex. What power, what strength, and what impact.
Oh, that was incredible, Joe. This match is already
Cover.
off to an explosive start, especially with this pin here.
2 count
Payne
for
with
Nick
the recover.
Thunder. What a display of strength and power. Again, using it to his advantage. That is what brought him to the dance. Payne has used those mind games, those dark visuals and images to get into the mind of Nick Thunder. I think Nick Thunder at this point has been able to shake that off and focus on the task at hand here against Payne.
He's going to need that too, Joe. He's going to need to stay focused. He's going to have to forget about everything else and focus on the demon within. And this is it right here.
Big European uppercut to Payne, who is propped up there in the corner.
I think that shows that Nick Thunder is even trying to pull out all the stops against Payne.
Absolutely.
He's definitely going to need it, I tell you what. I'm horrified. Every time I see Payne...
Headbutt by Payne out of the corner and just rocked the champion.
For
Both
his
men
size
pulling out
and
all the
stature,
stops.
I tell you what, Payne is 3 times larger than he appears. And we are seeing that right here, right now. What an exchange between the two of them. This has already been a back and forth match.
These two, again, like you had mentioned, Bob, pulling out all the stops. Here we go, that arm wrench. Payne looking for some classic Payne offense. There, the side kick to the chin. Payne can hit you from all angles. He is very, very dangerous in that aspect. And Payne going to follow that up with these triple knee drops. There was one. Here goes the second. Another classic Payne offensive maneuver. Here he goes. There's the third.
Better myself.
Cover.
That's definitely a classic Payne.
2.
And no, he doesn't pull it off.
Nick Thunder still has too much left. Imagine what's going through the minds of these two competitors. The chance, the opportunity to walk out of this ring after your final match of your career and go down in history as the final world champion in SMIW history. No bigger accolade is possible.
That is true, Joe. Like a couple of hungry dragons. They are focused on gold and gold alone.
Payne gonna go for the choke slam. He's got him wrapped up for the choke slam. Hard right hand breaks that up. That stuns the challenger.
Good for Nick Thunder. He is not going to want to take a choke slam from Payne. That might absolutely be the end of him.
Payne shrugging it off. He hooks him up yet again. Nick Thunder is fighting it with all he's got. Oh, another heavy right-handed
Look at Nick
shot.
Thunder stumbling even. Hits him so hard he can't keep on his own feet.
Up on the shoulders. Here comes that power game again. Gorilla press and drop like a bad habit is Payne to the mat.
Look at that. Nick Thunder, he's already spent. He was wore on that gorilla press. You can see him fall apart trying to lift Payne for this.
2.
Oh, and he didn't even get the victory. Oh, that has gotta hurt.
What must be going through the champion's mind? Ladies and gentlemen, I know you haven't had an opportunity to see it, at least up to this point while we're recording this show. Nick Thunder and Payne have fought each other in the past. Nick Thunder has never lost against Payne. So Payne has something else to prove. Nick Thunder, no matter what he is doing, can't put him away. These two giants, these two mammoths of the ring, going toe-to-toe. This is the epitome of SMIW wrestling. This is moments that we strive for. This is history in the making. Both men back to their feet, and this war continues.
I tell you, Joe, Nick Thunder said it in the open that he wants to make this promotion what it should have been and what the CEO deserves to have for his creation. And so far, between him and Payne, it's being proven right now. These guys are titans in the ring, and I mean, really, if Payne's ever had a challenger before, it is in Nick Thunder. And if Nick Thunder's ever had a challenge before, it is in Payne. And this is just incredible to watch these two.
Look at these two.
Hell, like Nick Thunder barely even holding himself up as he's trying to get them slugging fists in. Even that knee, he's barely on his feet.
These men, exhausted. Football punt to the face. He's got him by the hair. He's gonna follow that up. Oh no! The electric funeral. What impact! If Nick Thunder can get the cover, he just may have the victory right here. So spent. The fatigue is setting in.
Look at him. Look at him just grabbing him by his attire to get him rolled over.
2.
And no, 2 count still by the Hall of Fame inductee Payne.
My heart just sank for Nick Thunder. I don't normally feel this way for him, but my heart has sank. That was devastating, having a 2 count in that pin right there after an electric funeral.
With the electric funeral, that suplex, the clubbing blows. What more must Nick Thunder do? Payne with all the strikes, with the offense he's been able to put forth. What must Payne do? These men, there's hardly anything left. These two are giving everything they have for the...
You even hear Nick Thunder suffering under Payne. It's incredible. He's doing everything he can to keep Payne down and keep this fight alive, and Payne will not die.
For the right to call themselves the final world champion, they have to use each other to make their way back to their feet to keep this match going. These guys, I am so proud of. They are giving everything they have to become world champion and to give to the fans.
And yes, you are absolutely right.
Wait, whipped around. Here's the gallows. The gallows by Payne. Nick Thunder does not want to be in this predicament.
He certainly doesn't, Joe. Payne's got him right where he wants him if he wants to finish this match off now. Here
Wait a minute.
Lifeless is Nick Thunder.
No, not from the middle rope. The sudden death with authority from Payne. You've got to believe that is it.
It has to be. If Payne can get this roll over and cover, he will most likely come out victorious.
All he's got to do is roll over, get the pinfall. But Payne has spent one of the most physical battles we have ever seen Payne partake in. He's got to do it with the gallows. They super sudden death. He's got to roll him over. He's got to get the cover. This is it. It has to be.
1, 2.
And a near fall, barely rolling the right shoulder up, is Nick Thunder saving the world title. He saves his title reign.
I think that was pure instinct. I don't even think he knows where he's at. That just happened out of just his core. It was instinct. Like I said, here's the shoulder. I've got to get it up just to survive. I got to save my gold. Like I said, a pair of dragons just going to town in this squared circle.
Payne, Nick Thunder, both men giving it all to us in this final performance, the final match in SMIW history. These men, look at them. This is almost...
They're climbing up each other. That's what's happening. They're climbing up each other.
Another clubbing right hand blow. He's putting everything into those strikes. And same goes for Nick Thunder. Look at these two gladiators with every ounce of energy they have. Bob, this is almost getting emotional for me. This is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen.
Oh, I'm with you, Joe. This is heart-wrenching, this battle between these two. They're giving it all they have and everything there is to give from these two competitors.
Their strikes barely have any power left behind them. A knee strike by Payne doubles over the champion.
Oh, can we just call this a draw? Can we please just let us call this a draw?
No, we must have a winner. What is Payne setting up for? He's not. There's no way.
Oh,
he
he's
just
getting him up.
look at
Oh my God!
Samoan drop by Payne to Nick Thunder.
That's almost nearly 300 pounds that he has just Samoan dropped. Incredible.
And just when you think this legend has nothing left to give us, he digs down deep to his soul, to his black heart, and delivers a Samoan drop, a huge slam to the champion. But did that take the final remnants of energy that Payne had left?
I tell you, Joe,
Was it enough?
that has to be close to double his own weight that he just lifted and slammed. He's got it. He's got to pull off this win here. Nick Thunder, he's out. He's out.
Nick-
KO. This has got to be the end.
Cover.
1, 2.
No,
Oh my
I cannot believe my eyes.
Unbelievable. I do not believe it. This is oh my God, this is incredible. Incredible. Pure instinct. He ain't even alive. He ain't even in there. He's possessed. He's possessed against Payne. That's the only way he could have gotten out of that pin.
What more can these men give us? What more do they have left in the tank? What more must they sacrifice to call themselves world champion?
Oh, look at
I
Payne.
almost don't know what else to
He's
say.
going for it. He's trying to climb himself up. He's trying to go for it. Nick Thunder just barely breathing life back into himself.
Payne,
What is going to happen next?
Payne, he's gonna scale the ropes. He's gonna have to go for something big. And I think at this point in the match, Payne knows it. He's climbing to the top. And we know what happens when Payne goes up high.
Oh, look at
He's
this.
perched. He's stalking his prey.
The storm is stirring in Nick Thunder. Oh,
Here we go.
It's going to be a collision.
Coming off the top is Payne. And he's caught. He's caught by Nick Thunder. Electric funeral once again. Cover. This is it.
1, 2.
No. No,
Oh,
it's still not over. It still continues. I don't know what else to say.
I'm gonna have a stroke, Joe. I'm gonna have a stroke. This is too much for me to handle. I can't believe it. I can't believe he got out of that even. That electric funeral, as surprising as it was hellacious and still couldn't keep him down for a 3 count. But there's Nick Thunder. That storm is raging. I don't know where this energy is coming from, but it's got to be coming from somewhere out this universe.
Nick Thunder, throughout his career, has been able to have the ability to shift into that next gear, to get that little extra. Payne.
Oh, what do we
Payne.
have here? Oh, this is something.
Payne with
I'm speechless,
every
Joe.
last bit of energy that he can muster, makes his way back to his feet, and he's going to stand toe to toe with the champion. He's going to go for, and he can't. He can't do it.
Oh, Joe, is Payne spent? Look at this. What is it? Oh, look at this.
It's time, brother. Go ahead, finish it.
What a moment. Payne must know. Payne must know that it's the end.
Payne seeing the writing on the wall. And Nick
Payne
Thunder.
has nothing left. Nick Thunder looking like he didn't want to do it. Looked like there was hesitation. But he's a competitor. And delivers a simulating electric chair. Nick Thunder, the competitor that he is he's done what needed to be done. He did what he had to do and delivers a strong and powerful electric chair.
This, Joe, is astounding. Just absolutely astounding. The raw emotion here.
Here's the cover.
1, 2, 3.
And with the world title draped over the body of Payne, Nick Thunder gets the 3 count, the victory, and the honor of calling himself the final SMIW World Heavyweight Champion, and here is how it happened.
Let's check this replay here, Joe. What a match, what a battle, what an end. And it's just absolutely incredible. Payne acknowledging and going for a feat of strength against Nick Thunder. And Nick Thunder, probably the greatest struggle he's ever had in a feat of strength, did take over with Payne and started off this match with a strong opening, that clothesline that you see there.
But Payne would not be denied. He was going to give his heart and soul in this contest. It was just back and forth between these two gladiators over and over. Here we see the power game coming into play for Nick Thunder. Simulating suplex. Here we go. Slow-mo skycam version. And the impact was amazing. Payne would come back with that classic Payne offense and give everything that he had against this world champion, Nick Thunder. That kick, the 3 knee drops, the cover that almost got him the victory. Wasn't to be. Nick Thunder was not gonna have it. Here we see Nick Thunder's power once again. But that power was draining. There we see the first electric funeral. And again, the impact. Nick Thunder propping up Payne. Looked like he was going to go for something huge. Pulling out all the stops. Payne was able to turn that around into the gallows to try to suck the life, finally, for good, out of Nick Thunder. The sudden death.
For that sudden death, he certainly did. He had
And
him
then
completely
this.
drained.
There was this display of power from
300
Payne.
pounds on the back of a less than a 200-pound opponent. It's incredible.
It's one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. But he got caught. Payne had one last thing to use, and he got caught with that electric funeral. Here you see another angle at it, and that was the downfall of Payne. You see here. Let's listen in one more time. I believe in my heart, Bob, that Payne knew that he gave it his all.
He had to. Payne told Nick Thunder to finish it. Payne saw it. He saw he had nothing left. He went for that choke slam and he couldn't. And Nick Thunder got this otherworldly energy back behind him to bring a second light almost into him for this victory. And Nick Thunder, smart enough to acknowledge the greatest opponent he had to have ever faced by placing that title over Payne's chest. I'm sure that Nick Thunder, I can't speak for the man, but obviously knows that he is sharing this glory with Payne here tonight.
And your winner, and the final reigning World Heavyweight Champion, the God of the Storm, Nick Thunder.
Greatest match and competition I've ever had to save this goal and stay the champion. And you, the greatest legacy of this company, the greatest power I've ever had to face in the ring. Whether you like it or not, you dark son of a bitch. You're getting on your feet. On your feet. You're great. Great champion. You're a great wrestler.
And what a moment, what a showing of sportsmanship and respect from the World Heavyweight Champion to the legend, the legacy that is Payne. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last stand. This was Apocalypse for Bob Costley. I am Joe Davis. Thank you all so much for your continued support of SMIW. We are signing off for the final time. This has been Apocalypse. This has been The Last Stand. And this has been SMIW.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Goodbye, everybody.